I'm here with Stephanie Tower from nChain Philippines. Hi, Steph. Hi, Claire. Thanks for having me. Congratulations. You just came out of an amazing panel discussion there. And the talk was very inspiring. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. I was really nervous, but I'm glad I did it.
Well, it didn't look like it. So we are at the Philippine Blockchain Week conference. This is the second year that they're having it. What is nChain's main objective here at the event?
This is the second year that we are also sponsoring the Philippine Blockchain Week, and we find value in participating and supporting any Philippine initiatives surrounding the space. So this is the reason why we're here. We want to make sure that we share that, support and guidance in the industry and towards the people or movers and shakers participating here as well.
And how do you see the current state of the blockchain space in the Philippines? What potential do you see in the growth and development in the coming years?
Well, it's a very exciting time for the Philippines. The past few years, we've seen a lot of explosion in terms of NFTs, tokens, but now we are seeing a shift towards actual blockchain solutions and how it can impact, how it can benefit the entire government and the entire Philippines. We've seen fintech side really, with their explosion of different products. You see traditional banks opening their digital banks here in the Philippines, using blockchain technology in that sense. And now we have seen also the government really trying to understand the science, the technology behind blockchain. And I think that is very important. And we are in the critical stage because this is where it begins and this is where it's gonna go.
Can you share some insights on nChain's current initiatives in the Philippines and how they're contributing to the local blockchain space?
We work heavily with government agencies. Of course, we are open to working, and we also work with a lot of enterprises, not just in the Philippines, but globally. But one of the things that we really try to do here in this country is to really provide that advisory support to the Philippine government. And that is through the work that we do with local government units, different national agencies. And part of the work that we do, or the very core of what we do, is really the education side, really doing this training and workshops, roundtable discussions with many government agencies, including the central bank, including the Securities and Exchange Commission, the national agencies that's really into the technology like DICT, or Department of Information Communications Technology, and Department of Science and Technology. These are the key government units that you need to really inspire and really, discuss these solutions with. These are the decision makers. They are the movers. And this is where the core lies with nChain. We want to be able to work with them on a consistent basis to open that dialogue, to provide support, to provide them guidance on what and how blockchain can really empower and make things better for them and how they do things, and consequently make better for the Filipino citizens.
Are there any new partnerships or collaborations that nChain has been working with?
Well, we have consistent communication discussions with the government agencies that we work with, and that is important. And we continue to open that. We have been tapped by some organizations, government units like the Ombudsman, the CICC, really trying to understand how use cases and utilities using blockchain technology can really empower their government units. We signed a memorandum of agreement with the Securities and Exchange Commission with, training their people from a regulatory and market policies and how blockchain and technology can really drive those, growth and, help them create some roadmaps for them. So these are just some of the things that we are building. We're building here. We continue to build our relationship with academia. We still have Ateneo de Manila University as a partner, and we are actually launching and offering an elective, blockchain elective that nChain has designed for them this coming semester. These things continue, and we're very open to engaging more in this space in this country.
Can you give some examples as to where nChain's blockchain solutions are addressing specific challenges during in this innovation and this transformation of the Philippines to digitalize?
We love working with the government, and not only because we believe that they will be driving all of these impactful and very important changes, but because we learn so much from them as well. As we work directly with them, we learn a lot of challenges that the government is facing. That's something that you do not actually realize as a citizen. So we spend a lot of hours talking with government officials, really truly understanding, these challenges, what technology can bring in order to address those challenges, how we can solve those problems, and how we can potentially reduce some, the impact of, those hardships that any government units face. I think one of the critical things, and it's very important for government to know, that we need to build, as a nation, we need to build the foundational piece or the digital plumbing for the country. We don't have that yet. We don't have those legacy infrastructures yet. And that is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean we're so much left behind. It's actually a perfect opportunity to leapfrog and create this new digital plumbing where digital identity will be the very core and the very foundation of everything else that will be done on top of this foundational infrastructure. This is one of the things nChain really pushed for. Create and help the government build that digital plumbing, create and provide that digital identity solution where any other use case and utility can be linked to, integrated with. And we believe that by doing that, by starting with digital identity, blockchain-based self-sovereign identity, this will open more doors for other use cases and other utilities that could really be of help to making sure that citizens are getting the right services, right, and going to the right processes from the government. And this also opened doors for a lot of business models from the private entity. All we have to do is to really set that infrastructure, and this is something nChain is very committed to doing here in the Philippines.
And lastly, can you give us an update on nChain's initiatives and the work that it's doing with Bataan, the local government of Bataan?
Oh, we are still working, of course, very heavily with Bataan. We love our, our connection and our collaboration with this government. Right now, we are in the process, of course, of submitting the unsolicited proposal under the PPP, which again, hopefully will help build the foundation of the digital plumbing of the provincial government. We just launched the recently Block Dojo Philippines. It's a blockchain incubator from the UK, and we are doing that in Bataan. We're launching that with Bataan with the support of the governor. This is to empower not just people in Bataan, but also the rest of entrepreneurs here in the Philippines, creative minds, really, creating, having those ideas and really helping them create solutions and products that will help solve whatever issues the Philippines face using technology. And there's a lot of things. There's a sandbox that we are looking into as well, helping Bataan to be not just a blockchain hub, but actually the center of innovation in the Philippines. So there's a lot of things going on with Bataan. We love working with them. They're like trailblazer. They're visionaries, and we just couldn't wait to really make things happen for the province of Bataan and for its people.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us again, Stephanie.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me again.
Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin wallet, blockchain, stablecoins, MetaNet, the evolution of money. Everybody is talking about Bitcoin today, but what exactly is it? Learn the basics from experts. Learn what Bitcoin is, how it works, and why it matters. Blockchain 101, your ultimate guide to the fundamentals of blockchain.